Over 20 years working with growing businesses, I've come to identify 4 distinct phases that businesses grow through. We start in the startup phase, and then we get the growth phase, and then the stabilization phase, and finally the expansion phase. In the startup phase, the business owner's hustle is what drives the business. The business owner is looking for that market need that they can fill. And so they're trying to identify who are those perfect fit ideal clients and what are the services that they can offer those clients will value and recognize. And when we find that service market fit, that's the magic that we're looking for in the startup phase. Once we identify that service market fit, then we move on to the growth phase, where we're building consistent processes to generate leads and then to staff our firm so that we can deliver against those leads. So the key things in the growth phase are consistency. We're not innovating anymore. We're trying to drive consistent work against both lead generation and providing value in the services. Once we've created that consistency, then we can start to scale, and that puts us in the stabilization phase. So scale is about step and repeat. Now that we have this repeatable process, we want to do more and more and more of it. What allows us to do that is to have systems that keep us from having to be in all the details, but allow us to look at the numbers in aggregate. And so instead of having a bunch of different systems to measure this and to measure that, we start to push things together into more aggregated systems where we can get key performance indicators and dashboards that tell us how the business is doing as a whole. And finally, once we're able to accomplish that, we can move into the expansion phase, where we start to either expand geographically into parts of the world that we've never done business in before, or we adapt additional service offerings that are kind of allied with the service offering that we have. We're looking for more share of wallet from those perfect fit businesses that we've been working with in the past. If you want to find out where you are in these 4 phases of growth, I've built an assessment that can help identify exactly what phase you are in and give you specific recommendations to help you to get moving on to that next phase. If you want to find out more, go to anchoradvisors.com/growth phase to see where you are in that process.